I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers. No, I won't tonight because it's hot and I'm pitting.
Don't embarrass yourself.
So, but good win, happy days. I mean, not a classic, but they're through.
Yeah, it was a bit flat, wasn't it? A small crowd.
Yeah.
Playing the team bottom of the whole football league.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a classic. They kind of laboured to victory as they did in the last round. But you know, it's all about getting through, isn't it? Let's be honest. Wolves' League Cup record is atrocious, but they've won. They've got through two decent victories, and they're in the hat for round 3. Who knows what they'll get? And some good run-outs for a few players who haven't played too much so far this season.
Like you say, a much changed side tonight.
Yeah, 6 changes, a couple of debutants. Prince Onyege, I thought the game kind of passed him by a little bit. He didn't really impose himself on that midfield in the manner that we expect him to from the player that we know he is.
He's a big boy as well, isn't he?
He's a big boy.
6'3".
He's 6'3", absolutely. Yeah, he is quick and strong. Zenga said, you know, he kind of wants to see him popping up in the box a bit more and scoring a lot of goals. See him as a goal scoring midfielder. I mean, we didn't really see him in the box, although I think that was part of his role really, was to kind of protect the back four, who didn't have the best of nights. I think we'll move on to that now. That was kind of the biggest negative of the evening. Back four looking shaky. Horse and oil for lack of communication for that goal. That was a bit of a shocker. And didn't really enjoy playing it out from the back either. I mean, there was a lot of iffy passes around there. So, but we've known this for a while, that Wolves' defence is their weak link. More in the fact that they haven't got any strength in depth. Ebanks, Landale and Williamson injured, Silvio injured, Borthwick Jackson brought in tonight, but yeah, surprised he wasn't given his debut. So we saw Saville and Cody at full-back.
Yeah.
So given that, and given Iorfa and Horse, 2 young centre-halves.
And Lonergan behind them as well.
Absolutely, Lonergan behind. So that's a back 5 we'll surely never see again.
Sure.
So they've got through it. Move on to round 3.
Absolutely, and but up front looked very positive early on with Costa. And
yeah. Since he's not a striker, he didn't do bad, did he?
No, he didn't. No.
Goal and assist and won the penalty second half. I mean, he's rapid. He's so quick.
And him and Jed Wallace looked like they've been playing for years together.
Yeah. Well, they set each other up, didn't they, for the goals? So yeah, really impressed with Costa. I thought that's probably the big positive of the night. Very quick, box of tricks, which you know you like as well. You like him.
Absolutely.
But no, there's a bit more substance to him tonight, and I think. On the wing, if you're playing 3 up front and he's either side, I think he could be a real asset actually. I really look forward to seeing a lot more of him as he builds up his fitness. Zenga's repeated again tonight, he didn't have a pre-season, this guy. He's in a new country, he's in a new league, he doesn't speak the lingo. So, you know, it's asking a lot of him to come in and hit the ground running, but he's done okay tonight, yeah.
Cambridge still had plenty of chances, didn't they? And probably will leave tonight thinking that they should have at least taken it to extra time.
I guess so, but then Wolves missed another penalty.
Yes, they did, yeah.
And they had a couple of decent chances. We just spoke to Jed Wallace, who said he should have had a hat-trick tonight, and he's right. He had a couple of good chances through on goal towards the end. And yeah, the penalty missed. Zenga says they don't miss any in training. I'm not sure I believe that. Yeah, the 2 penalties that we've seen in the last week saved, not the best, not the best. So yeah, that's another thing to work on. So yeah, like I said, it was a bit flat. On another night they could have won by a bigger margin, and on another night it could have gone to extra time.
Sure.
You know, it wasn't the worst game.
But they're not playing well and they're winning, and that's a great combination, really, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 games unbeaten now this season. I think they've won 4, drawn 2, won their last 2. You know, it's momentum, it's that winning mentality. Which Zenga insists you either got or you haven't really, but it must be helping to be winning these games. The squad is, well, it is buzzing. You know, we know it is. The players are absolutely delighted. They're really enjoying their football under Zenga. Lots of positive attacking. You know, I think you know where you stand with him, which is perhaps something that couldn't be said of Kenny Jackett last season.
Sure.
So the players like that, you know, they appreciate that kind of stability and that assurance. They know where they stand with the manager. Anyway, you know, you're right. It's all good. It's all very positive, and you know, we look forward to Saturday now for a big early game.
The squad, you say, is buzzing. It's expanding as well. Another potential new signing in the stands tonight.
Roman Sace.
I don't
know how you say his surname.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Yeah, he was here tonight. We think he's agreed, we'll believe he's agreed personal terms over his move. Not sure the fee. He's out of contracts at Angers next summer. So that'll bring the fee down a little bit, but there's talk of him being, you know, kind of a 4, 5, 6 million pound player. He plays defensive midfield, but he can also play at centre half. And Zenga has said that he's looking to bring in defenders and attackers. So perhaps he's been earmarked as in a centre back role. We're not quite sure. But yeah, I think another positive signing. Certainly, he's their player of the year last year in League One in France. So you can't argue with that. He comes with a good pedigree, international player, good age, mid-20s as well. So another another kind of positive step. And if he shows the quality that we've seen so far from the players that have come in, you know, I think we've been really impressed with all of them, really.
Exactly what I was going to say. I mean, all the players have come in and shown that they've got something about them. They're not just make-weights, are they?
And not cost a lot of money. I mean, you see the money that Newcastle and Villa are throwing around, you know, 10, 20, 30 million, what they've spent each. Wolves have spent 3-4 million on transfer fees, and obviously a bit more on loan fees and wages, etc. But still, they've done their business. You've got to say, on first impressions, you know, pretty smartly.
Plenty of them got a rest tonight on the bench. Big game Saturday, could go top of the Championship.
Yeah, it's great.
Incredible.
Well, yeah, as Jed Wallace just said, it's great to have a big game so early in the season. You know, we all had a great time at Blues on Saturday. You had a good time, as you know.
I did have a great time.
Fantastic fun, and the place is just alive at the moment. It's buzzing. So they go there full of confidence, full of hope. We'll see what they can produce.
Fingers crossed. Wolves are through to the next round. Draw is tomorrow night in the EFL Cup. For all the latest news and the reaction here, make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.